Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Q&A, and before I get into it I need to tell you a little story because I'm very excited about it, and yeah. But anyway, I asked you guys to ask me questions in about July, and I have some questions that have been waiting since then, so I'm very sorry about the people that I have not answered their questions, but I picked a few out of the ones that I had, and I also asked you to ask me some yesterday, so I've got some from July and some from yesterday, so I'm sorry about the delay of answering questions. But first I want to tell you my little story. I just realised I was messing with my hair a whole lot in that intro. But anyway, first of all, do you like my new phone case? I got it on Saturday and today's Monday, and it's from Primark, so you know, if you want to go get it, it's only £3, and I know it's kind of Christmassy, but I like it, and it's a polar bear and it's cute, so you know, what more do you want? And the story I wanted to tell you is that on Monday, one sad, dreary Monday morning, it was school, and me and my best friend, we have PE first on Monday, and we always sit together on the bus in the morning. And it was a dreary Monday, everyone was upset because we were going to school. But then, a sudden tweet came up on our phones, and it was Ashton from 5 Seconds of Summer, and he said that he had dial-up internet, and I was like, I feel so bad for you because I know how slow that thing is. And he said, retweet and I'll follow some punks, and I was like, fine, I'll retweet, but I'm not really a punk, but you can still follow me. So I retweeted it and he didn't follow me. But then my friend got a tweet on her phone from one of the update accounts saying, like a follow help account, saying, just keep retweeting it and unretweeting it. So we were doing that, and then it came up on the bottom of my phone, it said, Ashton Irwin followed you. I was like, what? And I went and checked because my friend said it would be a fake account, like she's one of the experts of Twitter. I got it before her, I coaxed her into getting it, and now she's like obsessed with it. So you can follow if you want, it's at Best Loves Bands. She's got like 8,000 followers, I've got 1,200, 300, something like that. But anyway, that's besides the point. Came up saying Ashton Owen followed you. She said it was a fake account. I went on it and it wasn't, and I was like kind of fangirling on the school bus, and it was kind of bad because I was like fangirling so much. But yeah, and then she went on her notifications and he followed her as well, and we were just like fangirling on the school bus, trying to not let anyone see, but we were so happy, and yeah, I couldn't breathe. Well, I could breathe, but you know, I was really excited about it, and we probably looked like idiots because we were just like kind of like going, well, at least I was, because that's how I act when someone famous follows me who's one of my idols. So yes, if you didn't know, I really like 5 Seconds of Summer, and Clue. I don't know if it's a clue, but their songs are probably going to be in my favourites video of this month. But there's my little story for you, so now let's get on to the Q&A. So basically this is an Instagram Q&A, but it has one question from Twitter in it, which I didn't really think that through, so it's another episode of Q&A with Ella Mae, and I'm going to call it the Instagram edition even though there's one from Twitter. So yeah, let's get started with the questions. First question is from Anna_Colours, and this was asked in July, so I'm very sorry about how late I am replying to this. And it says, how often are you going to be uploading videos on your channel? And I don't really know because I try and do one every weekend, but some weekends I'm busy and some weekends I have to do homework, so I don't really have a set schedule, and I know that I should because it's better to have a set schedule. But if I have a set schedule, then I feel like I'm letting you down if I don't upload on the days that I said I say that I would, because I may be doing homework, I may not have time. So I'll just upload. I'll try my best to upload once a week. If not, then I will keep uploading because I'm not just going to quit YouTube. But I don't have a set schedule, so I'm sorry about that, but I will keep uploading. Kaylee, what about you, X? I'm not really sure if that's the name on Instagram anymore because she always changes it. She's one of my best friends, so like I know that she always changes it. But she says, who are your best friends and what do you like about them? That's my impression of that emoji. She's one of my best friends, so Kaylee, you are, and Beth, and Georgia, and then the other Georgia from Twitter, who you should follow. I'll leave No, I'll put all of their names here now on the video. All their Twitter names, and you should go follow them. And I'm also really good friends with Angarid as well, but I'm not really sure how you say your name, so I'm really sorry if I pronounce it wrong. And she's from YouTube, Ada's Beauty. I did a collab with her in my last video. But yeah, those are my best friends. And the three best friends that I have in real life, which is Kaylee, Georgia and Beth, the thing I like about them is that, like, when we're at school, like, I have two friends called Georgia, but like the one who I know in real life, her Kaylee and Beth, when we're at school we just like sit there and talk about Five Stars and like Room 94, and it's just good to have friends that you can talk, that like the same things as you, that you can talk about things with. And Georgia, the other Georgia, I like that I can be like really weird with you and we haven't even met before. Like, we're just like really weird around each other even though we only really text and FaceTime. And then Angarid, I really like that I can just like talk about random stuff with you, like that text conversation we were having last night. But yeah, I really like, I don't know if it's last night for you because you're probably watching this on a different day, but today's Monday, so Sunday night we were having a text conversation because we just uploaded our videos and we were having a conversation. But yeah, that's what I like about my best friends and who they are. I'm sorry if I missed you out if you're a best friend of mine. That's kind of neat. The next question is from Georgia, who I was just talking about, the one from Twitter, the one who I'm friends with on the interwebs. And she says, who's your favourite superhero? Mine is Microwave, and mine is Microwave as well. So, you know, we can't fight for him, but we've just got to share him, because I'll have him the weekdays and you can have him on the weekend. And I'm sorry, that was another question that was asked in July as well, so you probably forgot asking that because you have a bad memory, Georgia, and you know you do because you told me that, and I'm not trying to be mean to her. But yeah, Microwave is my favourite superhero as well. And if you don't know who Microwave, Smash, Calpal and Dr. Fluke are, then have you been living under a rock? The next question is from Pastel Princess, but the C in the princess is an X and the A in the pastel is an X. And it's basically, I think she quit YouTube. She used to do YouTube before. Her name was Pastel Cameras and then it was Pastel Princess. I'm not really sure, I think it's Pastel Princess now if you want to go check her out. But she says, who are your YouTube best friends and what do you want to take for your GCSEs? And I know what I've took because I've took them already, but this was another question asked in July as well, so sorry if you forgot asking this. But my YouTube best friends, I'd say are you. We used to talk quite a lot, but we don't really talk anymore, so kind of you, but we need to talk a little bit more. I'm not really sure if you count me as a friend, but yeah, and Angarid, who I just mentioned before about my best friends. She's like probably one of my best YouTube friends because we just talk a lot and like we text each other and stuff. So yeah, they're my YouTube best friends. And for my GCSEs, I have taken French, media, art, but I do art after school because my options are in blocks and I couldn't pick it from that block. And geography. And I did a GCSE last year as well. I did history, and I got an A in it, so I passed that. So I've already got a GCSE in the bag, as the teacher liked to say. J_bywater_XSX asks, what's the best concealer you've used? And I will just go and get it now. The best concealer I've used is the Rimmel Wake Me Up, and it's the one I'm currently using at the moment. I have really bad under eye circles and I really find it hard to find anything that covers them up, and this is kind of really good at covering them up. Like, it's not the best because like nothing really covers my under eye circles up because like they're really like dragged down and like hollows under my eyes, but it covers the darkness up really well, and it's called Wake Me Up, so it's like meant for that as well. And it's an anti-fatigue effect and a radiant glow, and I also use this on my spots as well, which I probably shouldn't because it says a radiant glow and I don't really want my spots to glow, but it works and I really like it, and I have the shade Ivory. So yeah, I really like this one. So if you're looking for a new concealer, Jaya, or you were in July, because this was a question from July as well, then I really like the Rimmel Wake Me Up one. Just gonna put that behind me now. J_bywater_xx also asks, and what is your favourite shop? And my favourite shop is New Look for clothes, because like nearly everything I own is from New Look. This top's from New Look. Oh, and I also forgot to apologise at the beginning. I wear this top in so many videos and I need to stop, but yeah, I'm wearing it again, so sorry about that. The leggings are from New Look that I'm wearing as well. And this is from Hollister, but you know, I wear this all the time, and it was quite expensive. It was like £60 for a cardigan, but I wear it a lot, so it doesn't really matter because like I wear it a whole lot with all my outfits, what you've probably seen on my channel before. But my favourite shop is probably New Look for clothes, and I really like boots for my makeup as well. Marybeth Fields End asks in July as well, have you ever dyed your hair? If so, what colour, and what is your natural hair colour? I haven't dyed my hair fully. I've put red streaks in it and they are still there. I put them in like 3 years ago in 2011. Yeah, I'm just checking, it was 3 years ago. And they're still there. They're not as red as they used to be. They're kind of like gingery now. But in some lights they look red, in some lights they look ginger, but I don't really know. But I really like them. And my natural hair colour is the brown that you see here, but just without the red bits in, because I have those put in. I've always been too scared to dye my hair a different colour, just in case I don't like it and it's like permanent and I can't get it out. And I don't want to damage my hair too much. Like my mum's a hairdresser and she says it's bad to dye your hair, even though she does it all the time. But I just don't think, because I'm a very indecisive person and I'll probably end up liking it at the beginning and then hating it after a few days. So I don't really want to dye my hair, but tell me what colour you think would look nice on me if you think I should dye my hair. Lush for Life 12 asks, if there was a book about your life, would you read it till the end? And I don't really know. I think I'd want to read it to the end, but then it would ruin it for me and I know everything that was going to happen. So I think that I would like read it to the middle, like read it to about a year after where I was, just to see what would happen in the next year. But then I wouldn't want to read it till the end because I know how I would die and then I'd try and prevent it. But then like I'd want to die the way that I was destined to. I don't know, it just sounds really weird, and I think I'd probably like read it to like a year after, but not to the end. Ada's Beauty asks, this was from yesterday, so now these are all recent questions, and this is the Twitter one. What is my must-have makeup item for autumn? I'm just gonna go and get it now. My must-have makeup item for autumn has been so far this Maybelline Colour Elixir in Raspberry Rhapsody, and it's like a liquid lipstick type thing, and I'm gonna be putting this in my favourites. I put it in my haul, and another quick clue of what's in my favourites videos apart from the 5 sauce songs. But it's like a really nice fall colour, and I have it on my lips now, but it's probably worn off a bit because I have been eating, even though it's only 12 minutes past 11 in the morning because I'm just greedy. Yeah, I really like this and I really recommend it to people because yeah, it's just nice. Bryony Foster X asks, and this was a real hard question for me to think about. I don't really think I've thought about it properly yet. Would you rather everything you touch turn into chocolate or never have chocolate again? And I reckon that I would never have chocolate again, because everything I touch, I don't want it to turn into chocolate. Like no, because it would melt, and like if I went on my bed and tried to sleep, then it would turn into chocolate because I've like touched the bed with me laying down on it, and I don't want it to turn into chocolate because then it would melt and I won't be able to sleep properly, and it wouldn't be soft either. It'd be hard because chocolate is hard, and then when it melts, it's just like ugh. But yeah, I don't think I'd have chocolate again because there is other things that you can eat apart from chocolate, like caramel and sweets, and yeah, so I think I'd probably eat those again because like, yeah. Floral_seasons, which was Pastel Princess, the one that I got the question from in July, but she's changed her username, so it's Floral_seasons now. Would you have chocolate as fingers or fingers as chocolate? And I thought about this, I didn't really get it at first. So like think chocolate as fingers. So like when I went to eat chocolate, it would be fingers, so I'd be eating people's fingers. Or fingers as chocolate, so I'd have fingers but they'd be chocolate. So it's like chocolate fingers, you know, the ones you can buy. I think I'd rather have chocolate as fingers, because I know that sounds really disgusting and I don't really want to be eating my own fingers, but I don't really want to be eating fingers as chocolate because this is just so difficult to answer because it's all like fingers as chocolate, chocolate as fingers, and I can't really understand it. But I think I'd rather have fingers as chocolate. No, chocolate as fingers. That's the one. Underscore Georgia, which was the one that asked me about the superhero in July, asks, would you rather have curly fries as hair or what's it as fingers? And all these questions that I've answered like towards the end, and this is the last question by the way, have been about food. So I thought that this, like, because I said to people, you should ask me questions which are the most weird questions you can think of, and everyone's questions were about food. So yeah, would you rather have curly fries as hair or what's it as fingers? I don't really want to have what's it as fingers, but I think I'd have curly fries as hair because I think that would look cool. Curly fries hair. So that was my Q&A with the Ella Mae video. I think it's episode 4, might be episode 5, not really sure. But I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'm hoping you like the new background, and I hope you like my last video because I took a long time to edit it. And don't forget to go subscribe to Ada's Beauty, who I did my collab with last week. And yeah, I'm not really sure if this video is going to be up after Halloween, but I filmed it before Halloween, so that's why this is still up. So sorry if like you're watching it after Halloween and the Happy Halloween sign is still up. But I've just got this in the background of my videos for the Halloween season. So, well, Halloween season. It's not a season, but you know what I mean. Halloween period time of year. Halloween period, if that's what you want to call it. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!